Alrighty. Alrighty then. There we go. Here we are. Back at it again. With some more of this Yunara Fan Skin. We'll be doing some more specific color thumbs today, is the plan. There we go. Some more iterations of this one. I had these four. I like the rightmost one enough that I just want to iterate on that one. So that is what we're gonna be doing. I wonder if maybe I could just do like a cool layout for them real quick. By which, of course, I mean steal the layout that the Riot team had for the Soul Fighter skins. Looks something like that. Cool. And then we run a little export of this. I guess, okay, let's actually work clean this time and like finish them as much as I want or need to finish them so that I could show them off in like a post at some point. And this is where I kind of wish that I had made my masks clean from the beginning. They don't have to be like polished. I just want them to feel like full color thumbnails. I'm like kind of even fine with all the mess, all the little bits that would need cleaning up where there's a final piece, because it just needs to be enough that it's clear that we've done the color exploration. I gotta figure out if I feel like realistically I can use the dark eyeshadow in like a Soul Fighter skin. It still feels like it pushes too edgy. Or like too... just too goth. Oh, Samira has a little bit of dark eyeshadow, just a little bit. Also, not that Soul Fighter isn't edgy. It's edgy as hell. It's just not it's not too gothy. Cool. This is either kind of cooking or it's like a bad decision. It's one of the two. And that one's tricky. Because that doesn't look like a C. I probably just shouldn't put in that A. It's also a little dishonest, right? Because I don't mean it, I guess. I'm not that politically active. There we go. Just do something like that. A, B, C, D. These are the options. Run a little export of that. And then let's run some iterations of this last one. Oh. Didn't mean to do it on that layer. And now let's actually spend some time cleaning this up further, because this is the first one was like the color thumbs, and this is supposed to be like a more refined stage of iteration. Often you'll do like a loose stage of color exploration, and then, which is what I'd call this, once you know your general direction, you might enter like a stage of refinement. So that's going to be this pass. Nailing down the details a little bit. Exploring sort of within these colors. Within these general colors, how do we balance them? Stuff like that. So this layering is crazy. This is dark. But so is this. Now that has all the dark values. This is a light value, and so is this. Is the hair light? Nah, it's actually mid-tone right now. Gold and hair is light mid-tone. So those can be merged, while the blue is dark mid-tone. There's nothing on this layer. Skin here, which is light. That's just light. Don't mind me just structuring my layers real quick. Skin tone is light. Where's my light? There. And then we name them light, dark, dark midtone, golden hair is light midtone. What we got here? Nothing on that layer. Hello, hi Sukor, how you doing? Oh, something on that layer. Yes, something on that layer. Well, we'll reestablish it. Good, good, nice to hear. So just so you know where we're at, I had done these, figure out that you had no problem with measuring proportions. It was your tablet problems. Oh. Okay. That sounds sick. Changed graph and tablet app settings. Much easier. Nice. Well, that's great. If only all my problems were solved so easily. Just fiddle with the tablet settings a bit. Oh, your God. Are they going after you? Whomst? Oh, right, the sirens. Yeah. My life peaked. I was doing like a... I skipped school to go on like a hike with a couple friends. Best viewers on, thank you, spam bot. I skipped school to go on a hike with a couple friends. One of the first weeks of school, actually. And and you gotta realize, like, I'm with the cool kids. I'm in the new gang, hanging out. You know, it'd be sick if I could impress them a little bit. And then we hear like a siren, and one of them goes, "Oh, Jacob, run! They figured you out." And I go, I don't skip a beat. "Oh man, they have? I haven't even figured me out." And the crowd was wild. The crowd went wild. I farmed so much aura. I think like my coolness level only went down from there. Yeah. That was a moment. So I don't like that the dark shape and the purple shape are the same size right now. Gotta fix that. Oh, I see. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's not what we're going for with the dark eyes, but it's pretty cool. You think those colors in the same hue value, huh? That one you might have to try and elaborate. Elaborate on. So I still see this layer through in the eyes, behind the chain, and those diamonds. I guess you could call them chromas. It's more like, I guess they could be, huh? Maybe that's how they make chromas. They just like recycle their color thumbs. They're just explorations. I'm just trying to figure out what I want our colors to be like. So it's the eyes, it's the chains. Maybe the green eyeshadow is enough. If we just go like light with it. Above the eye. Yeah, just like a little bit. There we go. And then I wanted to... The big thing I want to explore is the color of the hair. How much that color is present in the rest of the design. And if it should even be... Oh. Huh? Oh, right. And if it should even be like a different color from the accent color in the rest of the design. Kind of like it when it is. Yeah, but that's what we're exploring. First though, I gotta clean up these shapes, clean up the colors so it's easier to do the iterations. Oh, I see. Little bit of cleanup work to be done today. Not one of my favorite tasks, but I guess it's part of the job. This is one of those ones where honestly maybe I should have just like redone all of the colors after drawing the lines, because Clip Studio has like a nice fill tool. They would already all be clean. And instead now I'm here pushing pixels. All right, there we go. Pants, sort of. Not nearly sufficiently clean. Sick. There we go. I've been listening to the new Clips album, the new Chance album, and the new... What's the last one? Give me a sec. Jid album. That one actually less than the others. But those three, like, back and forth. Trying to figure out what my favorite new hip-hop album is. I think it's the Clips. It's a little bit... It definitely goes harder than, say, the Chance album. But then the Chance album has some really nice, like, introspective, kind of like poetic songs that I really like. And the Jid album goes pretty hard as well. But I guess I'm in the mood for like a more introspective hip hop or album, or like a calmer album. Which both like the Jid album and the Clips album are just like albums that go really hard. And they do go really hard. It's just like not what I'm in the mood for these days. So not even their fault. And like, if I try to be more objective about it, I do think the Clips album is like the better album of the three. Probably. Like if you go bar for bar, track for track. Probably feels better. Though I would definitely recommend all of them. Feels like it's been a pretty good couple months for rap. With those three all coming out recently. I'm like, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Please tell me we're there soon. Chain on the side, slider body there. So very close, so very close. Huh? You're kidding me. When did that happen? I merged the lights onto the darks. Oh right, and I merged my light midtone and my dark midtone. Damn. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy to get it back up and running. Why does that make 2 layers? Select color gamut. This one as well. Oh right, and this one as well. Now we're back up and running. Though that was a little silly. This layer is literally nothing. This layer is makeup, that's important. This layer is literally nothing. And this layer is almost everything. Light, mid-tone, dark, mid-tone, makeup. Cool. Right, and you shouldn't be light all the way out there. Also, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but today's stream will be short. I have a good amount of work to do for the internship. So I will be doing that. I will be doing that. In 40 minutes. 40 minutes will end stream. But hopefully we can... Gasp. Crying face. Yes, yes, yes. It's only half a stream today? Can he even do that? Is that even legal? Regardless, it is what we will be doing. It's like speedrunning a game. Yeah. We're speedrunning the stream today. Except the work's not going any faster. Work is not going any faster. What's that shape again? It's the Gen Z nose highlight makeup shape. Oh no, not the Gen Z nose highlight makeup shape. That's way too much. Something like that, and then bright, bright, bright. Did I just... Yeah. No, I didn't. Okay, everything's fine. Just hadn't cleaned up these edges till now. And then the funny is that you like, oh, this should be, yeah, that eraser. The funny is that you do an hour of work and now we zoom out and it's like, oh, it looks like an iteration of the thing to the left. Like it doesn't even look any cleaner from this distance. But it is cleaner. And now this we'll go forward with. Now we do some of those. Wait, hold on. Hold the phone. Just 1 second. It is. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm telling you, it is cleaner. I promise you. Trust me, bro. Trust me. It just doesn't feel like an hour of work extra from what we just had. But ain't that just the way? You've seen Over the Garden Wall? That's a pretty good show. That's a pretty good show. The little brother Greg, he's kind of like an unknowing stoic, like wise to life. At the same time, he's able to enjoy it. He knows that the fun only lasts till it doesn't anymore. He's actually kind of the GOAT. Greg from Over the Garden Wall. Cool. There we go. That is color iteration, and there's still like edges that are not clean and shit. But there's always going to be edges that are not clean and shit. Get rid of these guys. Grab you. Oh, get them back just so I can use them to place you. This is D. Yes, this is D2. This is C2. Get rid of that. Not that. You can get rid of that. An hour of cleaning, and now we do 30 minutes of color iterating. Just be A2. And this would be B2. Sick. Now we can hide this one. And play around a little bit. So one thing I wanted to do was see if we could use like a blue or like a cyan as a second accent color, and it feels more unified immediately. Yo, how's it going? It's going good, Alwyn. It's going good. Still on this Soul Fighter Yunara fan design. On like the second round of color thumbnails, you can see this was the, whoops, come on. That was the first round. Select a D. Actually, I'm lying to you. Something like that was the first round. And now here we are on round 2. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you. It's mostly a matter of playing with the accent colors now. Like I'm fine, and then the balancing. I'm fine with the overall composition. I'm fine with the overall color choices. But it's stuff like maybe... Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to perform that cleanup action 4 times. Maybe I want these blues to be just a little bit darker. And the brass or copper, still not quite sure here. To be a little bit lighter. Because then it's like a clearer dark midtone, light kind of value structure. Yeah, quite like that actually. And then it's like, what's going to be my accent color and how much do I want to use it? Excuse me. I think the big thing is that I kind of want 2 accent colors. And I'm kind of, I guess one of them should be more, one of them should be bigger than the other. Like take up more space than the other. So I'm looking at the Pike, Soul Fighter Pike design right now. And what I'm observing, and I think can be a strat for us as well, is that this one accent color, the blue for the hair, I guess it's also in the knives actually. So it's like present in this saturated a form. Actually plenty of places. Hair, and then the middle of all the scars, and the knife. So both accent colors are actually quite present. Several spots in the design. Maybe it's just a little too advanced. So I like this guy's art a lot. for many reasons. Gesture is big, but also colors are great. And he does this thing where he'll use several different accent colors in the same piece. So this one has like quite a lot of different accents, right? There's the red, there's the yellow, and then there's this teal, mint. Yeah, there's this teal and there's like this denim. And they're all accents in a space that who dat really cool. I wrote his name right here. Madao on ArtStation. They're all accents in an otherwise very simple color scheme. Which is like this purple. Okay, something's starting to click. The color scheme in the rest of the piece is purple, denim, and teal. Primarily, and then there's the skin color as well. So it's more of like a saturation accent than it's like a hue accent. That goes for at least everything but the yellow and the red. Right? The yellow and the red are only used as accents. And what's really impressive is that like the yellow is only in 2 locations. It's in the shoes and the exclamation points. The red is more like omnipresent. And of course you could take the red from the skin as well. So really it's only the yellow that's like an exclusive accent. So let's try and think like that. Let's try and be like, well, okay, I have this orange from the metal. That could potentially be an accent color that doesn't introduce like a new hue. I have the denim cyan from the pants. If I wanted a different accent color, that could potentially be it. If I didn't want to introduce a new hue. Ooh, heterochromia is so cool. I'm very tempted. Couple things feel a little strange to me here. I don't like that the hair accent color is the same as the hat color. Because I want that to read as a hat and this to read as hair, and it doesn't right now. So probably in general, the hat shouldn't be the same color as the hair, just like across the board. I don't know that I like that. Can we analyze this some more? If I look at the saturation here, the yellow is very saturated. The red is very saturated. But the blue and teal not as much. In this design right now, I have 3 very saturated colors. And maybe that feels like a little bit much. So we could desaturate the green. Maybe just a little less. Oh no, she has homophobia eyes? She has those hetero eyes. What's with those hetero eyes? I'm just playing with the idea. I really like it. Also because I'm trying to explore using it's over. I'm trying to explore using several accents in color accents in one design. And that seems like a neat way of doing it. Though I feel like it's almost like I'm not getting enough blue when the pupil's in there too. But if, say, she had no pupil, maybe we get the blue moment more. I don't know. Something to think about. But if I wanted to do this, I would have to desaturate this green accent too. And this green accent. Feels like an okay saturation map. It's right in the focal point. That's where it's saturated. I still don't like the hat, man. I still don't like the hat. It's a mutation called heterochromia. Heterochromia, right? Oh, that's why. Invert a second. You invert your colors to check your colors? This one's new to me. Is this what you meant? Yes. So the idea is if the colors work inverted, then they work normally as well, or what are we looking for? Yes, we're finding that out, Sukor. We're finding that out. Like if the color composition feels nice here, maybe it's more likely to feel nice. Especially working on specifics. What specifics? What am I looking for? How do I judge whether or not this is a good inverted color scheme? Micro compositions, such as the hat on the hair on the head. And am I just looking for the very same things? I'm looking for like hue and saturation contrast in the right areas? Or is it like a gut feeling? How am I supposed to judge this? Like, would you say this looks good inverted? Why not? Contrast mostly. You also use it to drastically switch certain items around. Hi. Hello, Super Pig. So, Alwyn, would you ever do like a change? Like a color change? I don't know what we do. While inverted? If you were like, oh, this feels cold, let me add like a saturated. We would select the hat in this case and invert. Huh? Maybe this one is tough to do over text. Like this? Yes, you do that. Okay. And why? Why? Because when you looked at this, you didn't feel like there was enough contrast in here? Or when you looked at this, you didn't feel like there was enough contrast in there? Like, did that decision come from looking at the inverted colors or from looking at the normal ones? The normal ones, okay. Interesting. So it's less of an, well, maybe I'm oversimplifying, but in this case, it was less of an analysis tool and more of like just like a color exploration tool, maybe? Like, oh, I want some different colors. Let me try the inverted ones. Yes. Okay. Okay. I see. I see. Okay, I'll add it to the tool bag. See if it works out every once in a while. It's fun sometimes when we get to like pretend that we're magicians and be like, yes, I can tell from this image that this image is good. THW, the brain is too big. Maybe it was a typo, maybe it's an abbreviation, I don't know. We might never figure it out. Okay, I see. See, that's the thing when I'm on Twitch streaming and like there's all this internet lingo. I can never be too sure. I want something on the hands. I want something on the hands. And it could be the green, it could be the red, the orange, or it could be the blue. Right now I only have the blue in one location. Which might be fine. Like I only have the saturated blue in one location. Yeah, shit like that. If you do shit like that, I don't know what the hell's going on. All right. Hitting a dead end. Let's moving on. Let's try this crazy color wizardry. Maybe not like that. First we take the blue. And the gold. Yeah, I don't know. I need more reps on that one before I know how to use it. Where did you learn this trick originally? Did you come up with it yourself? Somebody teach it to you? The inverting? Yep. Yeah, I saw a friend do it once. I see. The easy way to make the two accent colors work is to make sure that they're represented in different locations around the design. I should be doing this non-destructively. My bad. But like, yeah, take the purple, be like, oh, it's not in enough places for it to feel like it's a cohesive part of the design, and then just add it in some more spots. I kind of feel like the only choice here, I mean, or you could do that. That feels silly. The only choice here that makes sense is to let the hair accent be the saturated one and the non-hair accent be the desaturated one, right? We want the saturated accent in the focal point. Oh, I forgot the cap brim in all of them. Nah, that feels noisy. But obviously the cap needs to be denim color so that it stands out from the hair. Kind of last thing I want to try, I think, is go quite bright pink with that. I think it's gonna work better with like a redder metal. Just feels more harmonious. Yeah. A little bit feels like it does need to be represented just like in one more spot in the design at the very least. All right, well, we tried for a while. This is the result of trying for a while. I This is gonna be what we had time for today. This was the very wide exploration, color exploration we did yesterday. Today I tried to nail down some of the nuances, some of the smaller, more granular decisions. Still not super duper confident in this many color accents approach, but I do think something important that I learned is when you want multiple color accents, they should be more saturation accents than hue accents. So you want the hue to be represented somewhere else in the design. So that it doesn't feel too discordant with the other colors that you're using. You don't, can I do that? Is that allowed? I'm not sure it is. Anyway, that's gonna be my big takeaway, I think. Yeah. Is if I want to do many color accents, I would like to have the colors represented somehow. But then this is what I have time for. I gotta go. I gotta head out. It was nice chatting. Fun hanging out. Do a little bit of work. Catch a